everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Génika Jo and this channel is everything about clean beauty, non-toxic living, wellness for a smooth transition into a clean lifestyle. So if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Alright? And you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and you can find more resources on my blog. I will put it over here. It's genikajo.ca. And yeah, so if anything, feel free to reach out to me. It'll be my pleasure to just connect with you guys. So today I'll be sharing on how you can detox your home. So basically not being too exposed to harmful chemicals in your house and what you can do to keep the space as clean as possible, as low exposure of harmful chemicals. This is really important, especially that we're entering the warmer months. Make sure to apply some of these tips so you don't overload your house with crazy chemicals. Okay, we're gonna say it as it is. So as I mentioned, you don't need to make the swap all at once. Okay, don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change everything at once. You can start with one area. So let's say you start with the kitchen, you can target the kitchen. If you want to start with the bathroom, you can target the bathroom, or etc. All right, so nowadays there are some amazing products in the market, clean alternatives, and some DIY ones that you can make. So, okay, no excuse. So let's get right into it. My number one thing, okay, number one is to avoid wearing shoes inside of your house. Guys, there are so many bacteria and germs outside. You want to make sure to keep your space clean as possible. You know, like when you go outside, like you step on so many things, dog poop, whatever, dirt, dust, whatever. There's a lot of things that you are exposed to outside. And when you come into your home, you don't want to be like walking around with the same shoes. This is something that really drives me crazy. And yes, in some cultures, it's actually forbidden to enter the house with shoes. Like you really have to remove your shoes at the doorstep and enter the house. Okay, so to do so, you can have a little basket at the entrance with the slippers. Or what I do when I go to people's house, honestly, I keep a pair of slippers in my car. Yeah. I always have like my pink little like dollar store sandals in the car. So whenever I have to go somewhere, I personally don't like entering people's house with shoes. Like to me, it's so disgusting and it's disrespectful, period. Okay, so this is something that we just don't do. Okay, and even if I do have even my house slippers, from time to time, make sure to wash them as well, because yes, you don't go outside with them, but let's say if you go, depending on where you live, if you live in a condo, in an apartment, if you have to like go to the stairs or pick up a mail from Amazon, yeah, that's me. I don't always change my slippers to running shoes or whatever. I just like keep my slippers because it's just the stairs, right? I make sure to clean my stairs, whatever. But if you live somewhere or there's a carpet, or I don't know, your Uber Eats order comes and then you have to go down the elevator, just think about that. So what I love to do is from time to time, I love spraying like under my slippers and just with alcohol, and then I just let it sit to make sure like all the germs are dead. Or you can simply just wash your slippers. All right, so this is something that you can do as well. You can simply wash them. I know my mom used to do that. I never really understood, because I was like, these are house sandals, like why? But anyways, I understood with time. I was younger, of course, but with time I understood. So this would be my number one tip, guys. Like if you're not someone who usually removes shoes in your house, I would really encourage you to do so, because yes, you don't want to walk around with germs, especially like if you have a baby in the house. Think about it. Like babies are crawling everywhere, right? And they put everything in their mouth, like their hands are all over the floor. So just be mindful of that. And even if you don't have babies, just don't do it. All right. The number two would be to keep plants in your house. As you can see, I'm kind of in a little jungle. If you haven't seen my plant tour, like make sure to watch it over there on my channel. But I think I added a little bit more plants from the last time. So keep plants in your house. Basically, some plants help to detoxify the air. So keeping plants in your house make your house so alive. With just like some greenery, like the green colors, like I don't know, it's so nice, the different shades of greens. So I would definitely encourage you, even if you're not a plant mom, because I never used to be a plant mom before that, but you can start with a little pothos. Oh, hold on, I have one just behind me. Where is it? Oh. You can start with little, these are so easy to take care of, guys, I'm telling you. And shout out to my cousin, Ashu, for giving me this one. See how cute it is? Anyway, so these are so easy to take care of. So you want to make sure you have a little bit of plants in your house, especially if you have a good space with light. Keep some plants and make sure to remove the dust as much as possible. Yes, you have to water them, but make sure to remove the dust so you don't carry around like extra dust in your house. Number 3 will be to open your windows. The weather is nice and it's getting beautiful and warm, but I would encourage you even in the winter season to open your windows at least maybe 5 minutes, not too much, because especially if you're in Quebec, the winter is real. Okay, so yeah, open your window, just let some air coming in, because if you use a lot of chemicals in your house is more toxic than the outside, honestly. So you want to make sure to open the window so you can have like new air coming in for a couple of minutes, and then you just close them once you're done. You can put a timer if you want, but make sure to do that to freshen up every space basically. So that's really important. Number 3. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention what I was talking about, the plants. The smoke that you see is actually my humidifier. So I just turn it on from time to time to give the plants a little bit more of humidity, especially the fiddle that I have. I think I always talk about the fiddle because this one. Anyways, I also use my humidifier from time to time to keep my plants, to give my plants a little mist and to keep them like moisturized so they don't dry out and die basically. So this is what you see, the little smoke over here right behind me. So yes. So number 4, this one is a game changer. Okay, especially if you live in the city, I think it's really important to have. So it is a air purifier. So I have mine, and honestly it collects the dust. Okay, even like in the summer, the little flies like flying around, it collects everything. Don't ask me how, but it does it. So it would really help, especially I live close to like I'm close to a lot of a highway basically, and there's a lot of cars passing by. So yeah, so I really need an air purifier. And if you're dealing with allergies as well, it helps to purify the air. I'm really sure it's going to help you to clear out your sinuses. So make sure to get an air purifier. And as we're talking about air purifiers, you need to make sure to clean the filters as well. Same for your ACs. If you don't have a central one that is basically controlled by your building, unfortunately there's nothing you can do. But if you have access to these filters, make sure to change the filters, because at a certain point, firstly, your ACs won't be performing as they're supposed to, and secondly, it would basically just collect the dust and not be working properly. And you might be sneezing a lot. Okay, if you're someone who sneezes a lot, try an air purifier, and once you do, let me know. Okay, come back to this video and let me know if you do. So yeah, I really need to know. Like, my other tip would be to avoid synthetic air fresheners. Yeah. So basically, you don't want to have, like, I know they smell good, although the good old Febreze and I forgot the other brands, but anyways, whatever. I know they do smell good, but guys, remember, these are so synthetic and so toxic. If you want something that smells good for your house, make sure to get a diffuser and a good essential oil, high quality essential oils. This would help. It actually makes a difference, like using cheap essential oils and a good quality. You can put a little bit of water and add some drops of your favorite essential oils, and then you turn it on, and then your house and the room will be smelling so good. You don't need like all the air fresheners, um, all that jazz. So another way would be to clean your house often and to use non-toxic products. My favorite one is, I have a few, but my favorite one is really the Dr. Bronner, and a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to add a lot. You can have another container, a spray bottle. You put water and then you add a little bit of the Dr. Bronner's and then you shake it up and then you're ready to go. So this one is my favorite one. I use it to clean my bathroom, mainly because I love the smell, to clean my floors. This is my favorite one to clean my floors. And yeah, like it really serves me as an all-purpose cleaner. And honestly, guys, you don't need to buy a lot of cleaners. You can, I believe that you actually need 3 cleaners, okay? One for your mirror, one for this soap, and one all-purpose cleaner. That's it. These are all the 3 you need. You don't need to purchase a whole bunch of things. You don't. So I love the brand Attitude and I love Dr. Bronner. These are the 2 brands that I really go for. For this soap, I use also BioVer. These are the 3 brands that I use for the most part. I don't really buy anything else. I know I had to purchase one from TJ Maxx once, the all-purpose spray cleaner, and that's it. But these are the 2 brands that I really use to clean my house. And the brands Attitude and BioVer, they also have laundry detergent. So, and this is why I gravitate towards these 2 brands, and they are very accessible a little bit everywhere I go. And yeah, these are basically all you need and you won't be disappointed. You can also DIY your cleaning products. So basically you can put water and then you add some vinegar, and you can also add some drops or a little bit of dish soap, and then, or all-purpose cleaner, and then you can go around your house and clean with that solution. This is really easy. You don't need to spend like an extra money, or you can just simply use water and vinegar if you want. But I love adding a little bit of soap to disinfect every single area. Number 7, to all my ladies and gentlemen, avoid using non-stick pans. I know that's a tough one. Trust and believe. You want to go with the stainless steel pans, and even when you cook, you want to avoid aluminum because they actually leach into your food, and then basically you eat them. And if you do have a Teflon or non-stick pot or pan, as soon as it's scratched, just one scratch, throw it away. So I know it's gonna hurt, just throw it away. You don't need it. Like, it would actually, it's really harmful, and you don't want to be using them if they are scratched. I know we have the tendency to continue using it, saying like, oh, it's just one scratch, but no, it's not just one scratch. It's one scratch that would leach a lot of chemicals, and then that you will be ingesting. Just think about it, okay? So just throw it away. You can go with the stainless steel. There's the 2 brands that I have Lagostina. It's a set. Yes, it's pricey, but it lasts forever. Okay, it will last forever. And then you have Cuisinart. That is actually not a good brand. And then there are other few brands as well. You can use cast irons to cook. There's a way to make your eggs non-stick or whatever food you're making with using a regular pan, like a stainless steel pan. It is possible. I do it. I didn't think it was possible, but it is possible. Trust and believe, okay? So if that's the reason why you're hesitating to buy if that's the reason why you're sticking to the non-stick pans, like the traditional one with the Teflon, trust and believe there's a way you can do non-stick food. Another tip would be, we're all in the kitchen, okay? We're all in the kitchen. Another tip would be to use water filters. Guys. Oh, and I recently purchased, okay, let me show you. Okay. All right. So, water filters. Water filters are really important, okay? I know we have good water, we have good quality. I'm really grateful. but there's a lot of chlorine in the water, and you cannot be like ingesting that much chlorine your lifetime. So I would really encourage you to filter your water. Like you can buy those little water pitcher, but make sure to buy the highest quality as possible. I know it's not always easy, but the one that I have right now is the brand Santivia, I believe. Santivia. And that's the one I've been using for maybe a year or so, 2 years, almost 2 years. And it's good. And mind you, you have to change the filters every 3 months to get the highest quality of water. Okay? It makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Like, it makes a difference. And also, yesterday, this is what I went to get. Yesterday, actually, I had placed an order for a water filter for my shower. So I got it off Amazon. So I'm going to try to install it. I haven't installed it yet. Clearly, it's here. It's a 20-stage filter. So if you're someone who has excessive dry skin, I would encourage you to get this. Get a water filter. Anyone. The tip would be to avoid using dryer sheets. Okay, guys, you don't need any dryer sheets. All you need is either to hang your clothes to dry, or if you need to use a dryer, especially that we're going to be in the summer, we're going to save that electricity bills, and we're going to hang everything either outside or your drying rack. We're saving money up in here. So basically, avoid using dryer sheets. You don't need them. I know you want your clothes to smell good, but they are filled with so many chemicals, guys. Like, you don't need that. You don't need them in your house. Okay, let's try to leave. First of all, if you eliminate a lot of things, you'll be saving so much money. That's number one. Number two, is healthier for you. And number three, just do it. Honestly, you're not losing anything like trying. So I got this dryer. I got these wool dryer balls from Amazon. So all you need to do, if you want, they're like this. And if you want a little bit of smell, you can add some essential oils and just dump them in the dryer with your clothes and just dry. Like, it comes in a pack of 6. And yeah, these are wool dryer balls. So they will help to remove the static. So this is all you need, guys. And then when you're done, you put them back here, and they are reusable. We have to be sustainable, okay? So we just don't want to buy stuff and then throw them away, throw them away. No, we want to be sustainable. So this is a good alternative. It's a perfect option if you want to use something while you're drying your clothes. Another thing would be, guys, why are we still using plastic? Yeah, we need to ditch the plastic, guys. Like, get rid of plastic in your house, okay? Your containers, I know they're heavier, but get glass bowls. Like, glass bowls. Avoid using water bottles. Like, we don't know how long these water bottles have been on the shelves at the store. We don't know. And you know what that does? I know you're like, oh, maybe that. No, what it does actually is that the plastic will leach into the water, and basically you end up drinking a little bit of that plastic. These are facts. I'm gonna try to find an article. But I'm just telling you guys. Avoid using plastic bottles unless, okay, I know sometimes we're somewhere and we don't have water, we forgot a water bottle. Use a reusable water bottle. But of course, sometimes, as I said, sometimes you might forget your water bottle, and that's normal. But once in a while, but don't make it a habit of always consuming water in bottle. Like, I would rather just drink tap water than drinking a bottle of water. That's just me. Okay, so avoid plastic even for your food. So when you warm up the food, basically, we all witness that. Okay, you warm up your food and then the plastic will be melting. Like, we see it. Unless, I know I used to work with someone and he would just bring his food like in the plastic container, but to warm it up we had plates. So he would just have a plate, and to warm up his food. Take a plate and warm up his food. But don't put that plastic in the microwave. Try to get rid of the plastic, and we don't really need plastic. These bowls that our moms or grandmas have, and then they become like, I don't know how to explain the texture, but like they become like a texture. It's like grainy, like a grainy texture. Okay, it becomes a grainy texture, and you have the line of it's orange, well, depending on the food that you make, but most of the time it's orange because it's when we keep the sauce in these, you know what I'm talking about, the sauce in the container, and then it leaves. Even if you wash it, guys, you may try to wash it and scrub it with all your strength, it won't go away because the plastic has just been damaged, and we just keep on reusing them. We have to stop. Okay, so these are the tips that I have for you guys. So make sure to, for some reason, so these are pretty much easy steps that you can apply on a regular basis. So make sure to follow these steps, guys. Let me know which one you'll be applying into your life, or if it's all of them. Like, hey, I'm happy to hear. But I will tell you guys my favorite one, well, the one that I care the most about. Well, all of them, but if you know me, you might know. Try to make a guess. But anyways, I'll put it in the pinned comment. And then if I have any other tip, or if you have any other tip, let me know below, and it will be a pleasure to interact with you guys. So thank you for watching this video, and if you're not, make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and follow my blog as well. And yeah, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.